Children of Israel, both natural and grafted in. It's not New Year.
Whoa.
It's not the New Year according to the seasons and the times that the Most High set for us. He set the moon and the sun to determine seasons and signs. Signs of the moon, signs of the month changing. Times that we are supposed to follow. But Rome came and changed the times, the seasons, the months. And it is not the New Year. Everything is dead in winter. Dead.
Wow.
Mammals are hibernating. They don't break forth and rise.
Guys, do you believe that?
Until spring. April the 8th is the new year. April the 8th is the new moon. Sundown on April 8th starts the Sabbath. And we are to follow it every 7 days according to the new moon. I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of the follies. I'm tired of falling for the foolishness that they have set before us, erasing out all of the signs and the seasons and the times that the Most High has set for His people. They want us to follow their calendar, their pagan holidays, their signs, and erasing the Most High. April 8th, 2024 is spring. We are still in 2023. April 8th
April 8th is the first month.
Is the total solar eclipse. I'm going somewhere with this.
Wow.
So it's not the new year. I will wish you a happy new year come April 8th. I'm tired of the lies. I'm not going to be nobody's April Fools. Y'all notice that? There's a day called April Fool's Day.
Yes, exactly.
They're making a mockery out of all of you who follow their calendar. They know. They want us off track. They want us not to be able to follow the signs and the seasons and the times. I'm not falling for the okie doke. No more. They want us to follow Rome, which is the beast system. I'm not falling for it no more. So come April, I'll wish you a happy new year. Y'all take care. Be blessed.
That was crazy, honestly.
Did you know that there's a pH scale, a food scale that you can go by? That you eat according to the scale, you will never get sick. Let me explain. Looking at a pH food chart, right? So everything 7 below to the red, if you eat, which is acidic, you will get sick. That's the chocolate, processed foods, tea, all this stuff, pork, lamb, pistachios, peanuts, bread, coffee, white bread, navy beans. All this stuff is acidic, right? And it's gonna cause all the sicknesses in the body. However, if you ate according to your pH levels, if you ate more water-based and plant-based, this is the keeping your alkaline levels above 7, you will never get sick. That's why we all have a pH level, a pH balance to keep in check, right? So the power of hydrogen is what we got to keep in mind. Keep eating foods that's high in hydrogen, and it's how you keep a balance in your body.
The most convincing evidence of time travel.
What happened?
So there was a guy named Sergei.
Yeah.
So he showed up, this is in Ukraine.
Yeah.
And in 2006, but he's actually from like the 1950s. So in 2006, when he said he spawned there, he was in all these like old clothes. 1950s clothes, not even 2006 clothes. And all he had was his old camera, right? So the police were like, this is weird as fuck. You're telling me that you're a time traveler? I need to see pieces of ID.
Yeah.
He doesn't have ID. All he has, he says, go look at my photos and my camera. They're undeveloped, right? So police, they develop his camera. All they see is like random girl and him. It looks like the 1950s.
Yeah.
So they're like, who is this girl? Sergi? He's like, yo, this is my girlfriend, but I haven't seen her in so long. So police, they were like, okay, what's that girl's name? We're gonna track her down.
Oh, so they go and look for her.
Yeah, they go and look for her.
Crazy.
They type in her name, they find her. She's in her 70s.
Oh shit.
Sergi is in his 20s. How did he not age? So they asked the girlfriend, who is this to you? He's like, oh, this is my boyfriend. But that was back in the 1950s.
Wow.
Damn.
Do you know that eels are the only animals on the earth that we don't know where they came from?
I didn't know that.
Scientists have done like observations of them. All eels during a specific time in the year, no matter where they are, they will all travel to the Bermuda Triangle, and that's where they meet. It could be in Europe, it could be in the freshwater rivers of the United States. When
Guys,
it's time to mate, they will all
they
go
are
to the
doing
Bermuda
something
Triangle. And it's
wrong.
hard for scientists to study them because it's too dangerous. So we really don't know where they came from. And like the males and females have no reproductive organs.
Yeah, I think I knew that.
So it's like, how do they reproduce? And like, I think they did a test where they put eels in a bucket or put them in a tank. And when it was time to mate,
trop de
they
choses
would all
bizarres
swim in the
sur cette terre,
direction
franchement.
of the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah.
You know, people have speculated, right? Because I remember we talked about before. People think octopuses could be aliens. People think that maybe eels are not from here. Like, say an asteroid came and hit the planet.
Yeah.
There was like little bits of organisms that survived the crash and they were able to grow on Earth. And there was one meteor that crashed in the Bermuda Triangle. And it was said to have crashed 65 million years ago.
Yeah.
And that's when the dinosaurs was gone.
And y'all still wondering why these artists went from looking like this, looking like this.
We all know why.
I mean, look at Doja Cat, bro. And now look at her. And then look at Cardi and I'm not even gonna say his name, Sick Man. And y'all still try to deny and reject what this man was talking about. I'm not gonna say his name because TikTok, you know, they trying to ban me and silence me and all this goofy shit. But y'all gotta stop trying to deny this shit, bro. Everything he was talking about, from aliens to giants, yeah, it was interesting, but he literally told y'all why these artists do, like, come out the way they do. I honestly don't know what it's gonna take to convince y'all or when y'all gonna get it. I just guess everybody's not gonna get it. And in the Bible, it says that not everybody is gonna enter heaven. So the faster you realize that we live in a world full of lies, the better off this whole generation is gonna be. But it's honestly not up to me, it's up to y'all. You can either choose to stay asleep or just be woke. It is what it is, man.
Stick wait.
Yo, I'm not a conspiracy theorist or anything, but check this out. So I saw this video.
Did you see they just did some weird law with house insurance in California? Yeah, they removed house insurance out there. State Farm is pulling out of that market. I kind of feel like something massive is going to happen.
And not even 2 minutes later, this text message pops up. Pause to read.
Y'all thought that shit was cap, right? Peep this. Now y'all tell me, why is all of these major companies, bro? We talking about the pushers and movers of the, you feel me? Of the shits. Why are they leaving? Bro, all of the major stores in San Fran is closing down. Yo, like, the Disney store, bro? Like, the Disney store's leaving?
Wow.
Yo, I really want y'all to think about this shit, bro. This is not normal. It's time for us to really pay attention. Pay attention to what's going on around you, your surroundings and shit. And wake up!
Remember, the spiritual world is more real than the physical world. We are about to leave the physical world and we are going to a more spiritual based world. That's why they just released this demon face syndrome. They have a syndrome where certain people can see demon faces. Why is it only certain people and not everyone? Because they're letting you know that the veil is actually lifted and we're going into a more spiritual world. People say the veil has been lifted. They're speaking about your eyes because the veil is over your eyes. But everyone is about to see the truth. But so many people did not do their spirituality work. their shadow work, their childhood trauma work. If you're not doing your spiritual work, you are going to be left behind. Why do you think they are saying that Jesus is black all of a sudden? Why do they have this thing called demon face syndrome all of a sudden? They're trying to warn you. If you don't heal your anxiety, your stress, your fear, and your worries, you're going to make these things manifest in the form of a spirit, and they're going to be walking down the street with you. Shadows of the Matrix exposes everything. The UFOs, alien contacts, why certain people can see demons and spirits and other people can't. Why are we here right now? What is the soul? What is this? I explain everything in here. You have to heal your childhood trauma if you want to evolve. Remember, pain actually weigh you down in the matrix. The more pain you have, the heavier you are. And the heavier you are, you can never ascend, or your heart can never be lighter than a feather. This reality is about to get real scary, especially if you never did your shadow work or your spirituality. Remember, the spiritual world is more real than the physical world. We're about to go into a world that's so different. Check out Shadows of the Matrix and understand how to heal your anxiety. Many people ask, how do I lead a matrix? If you want to lead a matrix, you have to make a choice. And that choice is leaving everything behind in the matrix that you are attached to and go back out there in nature. If you want to know more about this, check out Shadows of the Matrix, Part 2, link in the bio.
A lot of you are starting to wake up to a lot of things we woke up to 20 years ago. And because of TikTok, now you're starting to wake up to these things. But I want to warn you really quick. You see, I've been who I've been for the last 25 years. I woke up to a whole lot in this world. But I want to warn you, because of TikTok, some of you are waking up and learning different things, and now you want to share your experiences. You want to talk to people that you know about what you found out. But I want you to be careful and tread lightly, because you're going to lose a lot of people in your life that you used to have, because they're going to think there's something wrong with you. Your life is not going to be the same when you become part of the 1% and you're no longer part of the 99%. I'm a part of the 1%. I'm a part of the 1% mentally and financially, okay? You have to understand, once you grow to this level, and you become addicted to learning so much truth about what's going on in this world, it's going to get lonely at the top. You ever hear people say it's lonely at the top? You're going to get lonely at the top because all your friends and family are down here. All your friends and family are down here. They not only don't understand what you're saying, they don't want to learn anything. They don't want to grow mentally. They don't want to know the truth of this world. They want to live their life. They want to go to high school, go to college.
What he say is really important.
And pass away after eating a bunch of bad food. And in the middle of all that, they want to celebrate Christmas and birthdays, and you getting a new shiny car or a new job, right? That's all their life is. When you become the level of the human that I'm at, a lot of things even TikTok won't let me talk about. I've had like maybe 30, 40 videos taken down because I go so deep. When you get to this level as a human, you're not going to have the same friends, because a lot of people are not going to be around you because they're going to be uncomfortable to be around you. When you get to the level of a human that I'm at, and I don't say that to brag, but it's just the reality of the situation. When you get to this level, you're going to start to feel like you don't want to be around all these other people because they talk about meaningless, pointless conversations. They're so concerned about what's going on in the celebrity life, but they're broke. They're so concerned about what's going on over here, but they don't have nothing over there. And you as a person, you like, yo, I don't want to listen to this. Like, you become such a high level individual that it's hard for you to listen to pointless conversations that do not bring money in and that does not impact the world. All right, so I'm just warning you, before you make that decision, to keep on listening and learning and listening, because TikTok offers more information on a social media account than any other social media account in history.
This is why they want to ban TikTok.
A tight grip on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. I lost 300,000 followers on Facebook because of who I am. I lost 75,000 followers on Instagram because of who I am. I lost 40,000 followers on YouTube because of who I am. Imagine how that impacted my income when I made money from those platforms. But me being who I am, you can't stop me. You can't hold me down. I kept going. I kept making money in other businesses. I made 6 figures in another business, 6 figures, almost 7 figures in another one, the one I'm in now. And you can't stop me, okay? Because I'm not a part of their world. I'm not a part of their job system and all that type of stuff. Now you're going to start making people feel uncomfortable with your conversation because your conversation is on a higher level. And a lot of things that you're calling true, they will say you're crazy, you're a conspiracy theorist,
Exactly.
this, that, and other. But at the end of the day, years will go by, and then they, in their heart, they will see all the things that you've been talking about for years was the real reality. So if you don't want to break those relationships with your friends and your family or business partners or your boss at your job, just keep it inside. Because you could lose a lot of people, but you know what? I'm perfectly fine with that.
This man filmed a face by the moon and got it all on camera.
What?
It is February 28th, 29th, 28th, 29th. I have got me a better quality camera to catch this thing in the sky. And holy moly, I am scared. I'm scared, but I'm not going to trip because I've been catching this thing for a while now. It's very ominous. There he is. There he is. There he is.
Oh.
There he is. It's a huge face looking right down on us.
This is a face, man.
Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit brighter. There he is. There's the moon. Oh, I lost it. There it is.
Face by
Let's
the
see if I
moon.
can get a better picture on the moon like it's supposed to. Is my hand in front of the thing or something? Alright, here we go, here we go. There it is.
Look at that.
Yep, there it is. There it is.
Camera makes it so clear.
There it is.
He typed into the AI, asked AI to show what hell is.
Yo, that's literally what I was talking about with the Travis theory.
Bro. Fam, it's depiction of a modern day concert. We're all at our phones like this, and we're all squished together.
You remember what I was saying with the Travis Scott theory with the arms, the 10 arms?
Oh, it's part of that?
It looks like that.
Oh,
it looks like the arms reaching out, fam.
I'd even bag that one.
And then remember on the merch, it had like a portal?
Yeah.
And then they're all reaching out of it? Oh. Yeah, bro. That's what it is, man.
Confirm. Travis is not.
That's what I'm
on
saying,
our
bro.
side,
Because I want to give him the benefit of the doubt where it could just be his team doing this stuff. But you're the artist, no?
Yeah.
They get in the entertainment industry, bruv. You get me? And the Illuminati man them say, yo, bruv, we got an all-white party tonight, bruv. What you got to do, you got to wear a blouse, and underneath it, you got to wear a thong, bruv. That thong, the thong, thong, thong. I like it when everybody go. I like it when everybody go. That thong, the thong, thong, thong. That's what happens, bruv. Then there's a man in the background with a camera phone, bruv. Like, yo, man, caught man in that thong, bruv. It's over for you, rude boy. It's over for you, cuz it's not looking good, bruv. When you decide to go against what they're saying, bruv, they're like, yo, rude boy, don't forget we got that picture of you in that thong, cuz.
This ain't no fucking coincidence. This boat was going on this journey, and all of a sudden, it decided to do a goddamn U-turn. Now, stick with me now, cuz this shit ain't really making sense. When it hit his U-turn, it went back. Then, that's when y'all see in the video when the light flickering in and out, you feel me? Like the boat losing power. And all of a sudden, it just hit the goddamn bridge. Make this shit make sense. What's so crazy, it get more deeper than this. Check this out.
You can see dynamite being lit off at every single point. I'm going to do it again. So we have here, charges, boom.
Check it out again.
On the copy before this, you can clearly see it happened 6 or 7 times. I went right down the line showing each and every fire point. But my point to this video is let's not get distracted by this here.
While everyone's talking about this bridge and the ship that took it out, how many of you heard about the bridge in Ohio from this morning? Fox News did an article on it out of Ohio. Cause of massive flames under Valley View Bridge revealed. They're saying a large fire reportedly caused by spontaneous combustion was broke out at Kurtzbros Incorporated near the I-480 Valley View Bridge early Tuesday morning. Odd. Have you ever known a bridge to just spontaneously combust the same exact day that a cargo ship, as you can see right here, takes out another bridge in Maryland? You know what? People call me conspiracy theorist, and you know what? You're probably right. There's probably nothing to worry about. Two bridges in the same day, one spontaneously.
Quick thought. Did you know the less you move, the more depressed you are? Let me explain. Everybody that's not moving, they're watching a lot of TV, even laying down while you're eating, and you're not doing a lot of movement. Exactly. Your body's not releasing serotonin, right? There's stagnation of negative energies is in the body. The only way the body can generate energy is if you move it. So the people who not moving the body, you're not releasing serotonin. The gut health is not healthy, and you're feeling real depressed and sad. So depression is really not what we think it is. It's not as mental as it is a physical thing, because I promise you, if the stomach is disrupted and not releasing serotonin, that's where the mood stabilizer is. That's the feel-good chemical, right? But if you're not releasing feel-good chemicals, you're feeling the opposite. So you got to get up and move. You got to put something into the body that body can digest, all right? Come on, make it moving, man. Take care of yourself, man. Be healthy, be happy, be peaceful, okay? Be peaceful.
Donald Trump has already warned us what is to come if he is not reelected as president.
I don't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath for the whole. That's going to be the least of it. It's going to be a bloodbath for.
It will be a bloodbath if he ain't reelected, but he will be reelected. You don't got to worry about that. Trump is going to fix these borders. He's going to fix the migrant crisis. But here's the thing. He is the last president of our generation. That is a fact. There's no other president coming after Trump. This is the last gen. We are in the end times. This man is the Antichrist. Believe that. Trump is the last president of our generation. The peace treaty will be made with Donald Trump. You're not getting it? He is that. You're not seeing it. Y'all not waking up. Y'all not realizing it. But y'all gonna see for yourselves. I can't make it any clearer than what I'm trying to make it clear. But I'm trying to bring you the best possible vision, because he is that vision. God gave us Trump, which is Satan. Trump is the Antichrist. And there's more than just one. And y'all knows who those names are and who they are. But he is him. He is him. He will fix the border crisis. He will do the peace treaty. The heifer will be slaughtered with him. War will stop with him. And in 3 years, it will be broken. The treaty. We are living in the end times. We are living in Revelations. As you see the way of the world right now, the carelessness, the hate, everything that Revelations is talking about has happened. And there's no better person to be in position, and I put this across my heart. There's no better man to finish out the story with in the end as the president than Trump. Joe Biden don't fit that mold. There's no other president in the world that fits that mold. They're only promoting two mainstreamly. He is going to win. And if it ain't him, Joe Biden will get reelected again. And that's not gonna happen. People want him out of there. Trump is going to be him, and he is the last one.
I have a message for the 144,000, the true chosen ones. And as a disclaimer, before you come into my comment section talking crazy, this was all revealed to me by the Holy Spirit. If you choose to blaspheme instead of going to our Father first to ask if these words are true and correct, then that is on you. You'll have to account for all of the things you say on Judgment Day. Everything stated in this came straight from the Ruach HaKodesh. I highly advise you to seek confirmation before speaking, please. Because I know as humans, we're blind and deaf, but some of you right now need to be mute too, okay? So to the 144,000, 96,000 of you are about to go into the wilderness to be nourished for a period of 1,260 days. Look at Revelation 12 for reference. This is the Church of Philadelphia, one of the olive trees and one of the golden lampstands that stand before the King of the earth. This tribe of people are what's known as the barley harvest. Barley ripens first and therefore can be used on Passover. But when it is harvested, it is the easiest to remove from its chaff by simply tossing it in the air, and the wind easily separates the barley from the chaff. Wheat has to be beaten up a little bit before its chaff is removed. If you want more clarity and this sounds too cryptic, go look into the barley, wheat, and grape harvests. I had a dream 2 weeks ago where I saw the coming eclipse. Me and my family were driving, and I saw out of the window of a sunroof. We arrived to a celebration or feast, Passover, and then we left the feast to go get on a flight. A flight to Vegas at that, which Vegas, wilderness, desert. A year ago, I had an angel appeared to me, and he talked to me for a while. He removed the memory of this conversation from me until now. I'm so excited to tell you, by the way. So let me get on with that. I was afraid that I wouldn't remember what this angel was saying, because I believe he told me that he was going to remove the memory. So I was like, well, how am I going to remember this? What do I do? And he said, repeat Passover until you wake up, which I have stated in other videos. I wasn't aware I was even asleep, by the way. I was definitely in the spirit because I was still in my room. So with telling you this, I want to move on to Revelation 6, 5 through 6, which is where we're at in tribulation. It says, when the Lamb opened the third seal, I heard the third living creature say, come. I looked, and there before me was a black horse. Its rider was holding a pair of scales in his hand. Then I heard what sounded like a voice among the four living creatures, saying, 2 pounds of wheat for a day's wages, and 6 pounds of barley for a day's wages, and do not damage the oil and the wine. And I'm going to tell you exactly what this means. The 6 pounds of barley represents the 6 ripened tribes of Israel that were purchased. 2 pounds of wheat are the 2 tribes of Israel who ripened early. Oil represents a pressed olive, the sleeping tribes of Israel. Wine is a pressed grape, which is the wicked reserved for wrath. And now I'm going to tell you about an encounter I had with Jesus, where I was walking with him and he took me into a pawn shop. And I noticed a lady dressed up in her Sunday best. She was decked out in yellow and had like a big yellow church hat. And the owner of the pawn shop, who looked like real sketchy and evil, gangly teeth, they were both whispering very sneakily to each other, and I felt like I shouldn't have been there. And as I was about to ask Jesus, what does this mean? I see a box of rainbow crowns floating from behind the desk out towards me. Then I noticed there were thousands of these crayon boxes that stretched way down, all lined up, in this case, all down in the pawn shop. And ever since I was a kid, I pronounced crayons as crowns. So this is the interpretation of that. The woman in the store was the spirit of religion, the lukewarm and the pretend church. She was trying to buy her crown, not understanding that the price was already paid. The pawn shop owner represented the world, who had ownership over us. But Jesus was ahead of us to purchase us and give us our purpose, which was predestined for him. In Revelation 14:4, I believe. Revelation 14:4. These are those who did not defile themselves with women, for they remained virgins. They follow the Lamb wherever he goes. They were purchased from among mankind and offered as firstfruits to God and the Lamb. No lie was found in their mouths. They are blameless. Women represent false gods and false doctrine. Virgins represent virgin Israel. They only sought Yah and only him. When he died on the cross, do you know that your face flashed before his eyes? As he was being beaten and tortured, it was because of his love for you, regardless of what you've done in this life. And because of your long suffering, although you probably handled it not so well at times, he decided to purchase you from among men and give you a crown and make you kings and queens with him. All because of the great faith you showed throughout your lives. And because you stayed true to him. Your whole lives have been a test. We did not know when tribulation would begin, but we eagerly searched, and we desired to understand his prophecy, so that when he did return, we would not be caught sleeping or with our lamps not lit.
Okay guys, this is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching et on se dit à la prochaine fois. Ciao.